human, basically sometimes emotional aspects which can't be created or that kind of data. Maybe I'm so far I can't see that it forms part of any AI tool. This can definitely be an enabler, but not a substitute for humans, lawyers, judges. This has helped us a lot, definitely, because a flood of data and information is available around. With the pace, the science, and the computer science in particular is progressing, we can, and the help which we can take from AI is, instead of asking the AI to finally determine a litigation or finally process the pleadings or the other stages of a litigation, we can definitely draw help from this. Contents are available. We can segregate the relevant content from the irrelevant content. Whatever is relevant, we can rely upon. Whatever is irrelevant for a particular litigation or a particular purpose, we can ignore that. But it is going to help you. And in different courts, they are relying upon that content also. For one such instance, Justice Moot from our High Court only wanted to have an insight about the bail jurisprudence throughout the world. That was a case of Punjab, Jaswinder Singh versus State of Punjab. And in that case, it is so reported and stated in the judgment that the Honorable Judge tried to segregate the content from on this chat GPT about that bail jurisprudence throughout the world. Particularly, it was especially for a factor of plurality, on the issue of plurality he wanted, and it is reported and noted in the judgment also. Similarly, in one of the cases, our High Court only has directed the governments rather, both the governments, Punjab and Haryana, to take help of this AI and find out the cases where the law points have already been finally determined by the courts and the matter was still pending with the government or the High Court level. That is also in recent past, that is by Justice Sharma. And the third instance I remember is of the Kerala High Court, where the Honorable Judge took note of a submission made in a public interest litigation. That was a case where some PAL was going on regarding this maintenance of roads. And a submission was made in that case that if these CCTV cameras which have been installed for the purpose of challan, those can also be of some help to find out which part or which portion of the city is not having good roads. For that purpose, it was taken note of by the Honorable Judge. I remember that. And that is why I say that maybe we will not rely upon, so far we are not going to rely upon for the final determination, for the final adjudication on this AI, but definitely I would request you that the AI tools and the platforms are floods of facts and information. You can definitely go and search, make a search on that in that tool. The contents are available. Relevance has to be seen by you in relation to a particular case. See, I personally, though I am to be very honest, I have not noted down in my judgment that I have taken this content from ChatGPT, but in two cases I found out relevant content from that. One was a case where a pregnant woman came, her regular pay was declined by me in the same roster. She was involved in a case of 302. After some time, she filed an application for interim bail saying that she was pregnant and she was going to deliver a baby, and therefore she must be granted some interim bail for a short period. I was inclined to grant her because that is in that situation, taking a humanitarian approach also, and considering the health of the child also and the mother also, it was essential that she should be given some concession in the interim bail. I granted her bail, but for content I went to ChatGPT. I put a question to ChatGPT. I asked that grant of bail to a pregnant woman. I had the entire content for me in half a second only. And whatever content was relevant, I recorded in the judgment also. Though, to be fair, I was required to take note of it. I should have mentioned it in the judgment, but I passed the order. So the relevance is there. It is your perspective, your outlook, your intelligence, and you have to see how you have to utilize that content. And in one another case also, again, that is why I say this, and we will be lagging behind if we don't go by the pace of this progress of this computer science. If we don't learn computer, if we don't learn technology, if we don't learn how to handle this AI, we are definitely going to lag behind. My friends, Mr. Garewal, me, maybe I don't know, Mr. Kadaria is well versed with the computers, but I am sure Mr. Garewal and me are not. And we have always been facing this problem of email, sending of email, writing of email. But